Garden is partially cleaned out for the winter, partially not. As always, there's something comes up in life that kind of throws things back. We had a sick baby for 3 days, which took out the best days weather-wise out of the schedule, that we couldn't do anything. And then we had a windstorm. We actually went out camping to Hot Springs on that day, so we got to ride out the storm in nice hot water out in central or eastern Oregon. But as you can see, most of these plants have no life to them. They just need to be taken out and put into compost. Here's a lesson why you don't want to plant cucumbers close together. They were planted on accident, like 4 or 6 different cucumbers in one spot, and we decided, like, oh well, we'll just let it grow and we'll collect it. Well, you know what, we couldn't find anything from underneath them. You can see how many cucumbers there are, just overripe, and I think we got fed up with them anyways. We had such an abundance of them this year. And then we have a ton of more work that we're supposed to get done this year, to which we never got around to. Our chicken coop was never repaired as planned, so that's gonna be next year's project. Yeah, we need to finish our walkways. You can see we got most of them in. I still have 2 more rows, so row 1, row 2 between the cucumbers, and then half of that row to finish. And then we will be finished with the pathways in the garden. Kind of started late. The cucumbers took over the garden, couldn't do much. They were overgrowing on the pathway, so we just decided to wait till next year or till fall time or winter time to get it finished. And that's that. The fun of having a garden. Work never ends, year round. So if people think that having a garden is just a summer or fall or springtime event, not so true. There's always something to do around the garden year round. Prepping the soil, cleaning out the garden, cleaning out the chicken coop, prepping next year's soil. We got some berries growing out here as well. You can see, hopefully I can get it focused in there. It's not that easy, but they're really tiny. I'm not sure of the name of them in English, but yeah, you can see how tiny they are. Pretty darn small. They're good. So they ripen like in October. We've been moving these bushes every year, so they haven't been doing that well. Hopefully next year we'll get a lot more of berries from them, and we can make some jam out of it. This is our first compost pile. It should be ready by next year, or springtime actually, to spread out in the garden. We have another one going in the other side of the yard. We'll have it ready for next spring or fall, and kind of just rotate them out every year. So that's the work. These are some of the plants that we planted this year. We still have to build a gate here and extend the chicken area over here, but never have enough time to get everything done.